Hi, I'm Christine, and welcome to Writer's Haven. I'm so glad that you're here. And just thought I'd give you a little bit about what Writer's Haven is about. I'm coming to you from the brick and mortar Writer's Haven, which is a writing center, salon, workspace that I created in Evanston, Illinois, specifically for writers. I earned my master's in teaching and I taught for about 8 years. And I thought I would just take a bit of time off to write this book and then go back to teaching. But once I started on that path of learning what went into writing a book, I never went back. Everything was changing around the time that I jumped in. Everything was switching over to digital, and the publishing world was merging and morphing. So it was a wild ride. I would sit at my kitchen table with my kids running around, just trying desperately to carve out time for my own writing. I would hang out at the library or a bookstore or a restaurant. And on really special occasions, I would go away for a weekend and just lock myself away and try to work on my first book. Started joining writers groups, critique groups, attending writers conferences, and building a community of writers and publishing industry professionals who all taught me how to be a better writer and a better member of the literary community, but also a better listener and really just a better friend and human being. So because of all these connections and this slow marathon-like build towards something bigger that I never really knew what I was heading towards, it was during the pandemic that I had this space that I couldn't fill anymore because we were all locked away in our own spaces, and people started to reach out to me and ask if I could help them with their personal essays or their book chapters or their full-length manuscripts. COVID really got people thinking about their mortality and the legacy that they wanted to leave behind, particularly with memoir. And so it was during that intense time where I had a lot of time to learn, a lot of time to read, and a lot of time to think, cobbled together career as a trauma-informed memoir coach and developmental editor. And the trauma-informed partly come from a deeply knowing place. Walked through a lot of really challenging times, and by the grace and support of so many people and many factors, I've been able to step through and come out on the other end. Whether it's been, surviving challenges with an abusive parent. I had been in a really catastrophic Amtrak crash and walked away from it. Medical trauma. I've gone through a divorce myself. I've lost a loved one suddenly. We've all gone through COVID. Time after time after time, I've noticed that when I've struggled, writing is the thing that has helped me always. So I've established a practice of expressive writing and teaching workshops about it. Lately, I've been teaching at Northwestern University's Norris Center and lots of other places online, including on my Substack. And those expressive writing workshops and other ones on publishing are always free to paid subscribers, in addition to so many other offerings for paid subscribers. But whether you're a paid or a free subscriber, I'm so glad that you're here. I want you to just embrace this community of people who are, in my view, so brave, so willing to express and explore vulnerability. Welcome to Writer's Haven. Please let me know how it's going for you. Please let me know what you're writing and what you're reading. And I really look forward to building a relationship with you. If you are a writer of any sort, whether you've got a Substack, a TED Talk, a Moth performance, a personal essay that has either been published or that you're working to death, let me know, because I love to feature writers in my Writers on Writing series. So paid subscribers get sneak peeks of my works in progress, including my own memoir called Training Grounds. I'm also co-editing a book with my new husband, Eric. It's called We Began Again, Collected Essays on Second Chances. There's lots going on here, and I hope that you find a little corner of it to enjoy. Again, welcome. Thanks so much, and I'll see you around. Bye.